I am Mugwena Maluleke, the General Secretary of SADTU. I was born on a farm and worked as a child laborer. Despite these challenges, I began my schooling at the age of 9, balancing my education with work in the mornings and evenings, 7 days a week. There were no regulations. I worked as a modern slaver. My journey reflects resilience and determination, and is an honor to serve as part of the leadership of our union SADTU. In this election, we can ask a question: who are we voting between the ANC and the other parties? The other parties have grouped themselves under what they call themselves Moonshot, and these basically are fascist parties. These are the parties that are against the protection of workers' rights. These are the parties that were very clear during their campaign that they are going to retrench workers in the public service, but obviously they are also against Employment Equity Act, which basically brings about parity at work. So these parties basically are clear that they will want to take us back pre-1994. They have threatened, and obviously because that is not even a threat, it is in their manifesto that they will take away the benefits, such as leaves, such as medical aid from the workers. So as workers were saying, the ANC is the only political party that has a long history of fighting for the rights of workers. The role of the African National Congress in achieving our democracy is seen in the significant accomplishment that aligns with the rights and the interest of many of the workers in our country. It is the only party that has implemented policies that are friendly to the workers, policies that ensure that we have freedom of association, which encompass collective bargaining. They've implemented policies on equity in terms of employment at the workplace, but obviously also brought about the minimum wage and social welfare programs in our country. The ANC has also invested a lot in bringing about improvements in education, in health, as well as providing houses for the citizens of our country. We can say without any doubt that this is the only government in the developing world that has been able to build houses and provided electricity and water for the citizens. The ANC has committed as well that it will introduce and implement policies that will be able to attract investment, and those particular policies will also address the issues of the workers so that there is stability in the country. There is predictability. So electing the ANC is to provide that continuity. It is also to ensure that indeed our country is able to create jobs as one of the priorities in terms of the manifesto of the ANC. We have seen the creation of jobs in education, in public service, where there was a presidential initiative that has brought in more than 500,000 young people to be able to work. So we are talking about the history of a government that has been able to provide those particular jobs and continue to acknowledge its mistakes, and also continue to say they will work with labor in terms of all the platforms that have been created to focus on building a resilient economy that is inclusive in order to ensure that there are quality jobs that are being produced. The ANC policies have always emphasized social justice, equality, and ending economic discrimination. Your vote is very important because it is your voice, it is your hope, it is your belief that we can build the future together. It is more than a mark on the paper because it's a conviction. And we are saying, let's wake up as workers with our families and go out in numbers to vote for the African National Congress, because This is what we can do in solidarity with each other. Because SADTU always say, an injury to one, an injury to all. Because of that, we have got to pledge our solidarity together on the 29th and vote the African National Congress so that it can continue to implement progressive policies and guarantee us the future that is bright and a better life for all. Vote the ANC as workers.